Hey, it's Pete Williams here from Element Drums, and in today's video lesson we're going to be learning how to play a Ragga groove. Okay, so before I start breaking it down for you, let's just take a chance to listen to that whole groove a little bit slower. So the first part we're going to break down is going to be the hi-hat pattern. So let's first look at the rhythm of the hi-hat pattern and what we're actually going to play. So the rhythm's going to be this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So there are five hi-hats in the bar. The first one's on 1, the second is on 2, the third is on the and of 2, the fourth one is the and of 3, and the last one is on 4. Now there's also an accenting pattern which is really important. So the accenting is every other note. So you accent the first, third and fifth hi-hat in the bar, so it would sound more like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now if you're used to using Moella motions, you're going to want to use downs and ups to create this. So the Moella motions for the pattern would be down, up, full, down, up, full. So I'll write this on the notation and you'll also be able to see it in the next video sequence. Okay, so now we've got the hi-hat part sorted, let's look at what the snare drum's doing. So there's only 3 snare beats in the bar. First one is on the and of 1, the next one is on 3, and the last one is on 4. So you've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And again, just like the hi-hat pattern, the accenting is really important here if you want it to groove. So the first 2 snare drums should be grace notes, very quiet, and it's only the last snare drum, which is on beat 4, that should be played loudly. So if you want to use the Moella motions for this, you're going to be using a tap for the first hit, then an up, and then a down. So in sequence it would sound like tap, up, down, tap, up, down. You want to make sure the first 2 are nice and quiet and you get a really solid backbeat on beat 4, the last snare drum in the bar. Cool, so now we've looked at both hands on their own, let's put them together. So a wise man who goes by the name of John Duff once told me that the hands should always be out of the groove by themselves, and it was a great point and a really valuable thing that I learned. So even without the weight of the bass drum carrying the groove, we should still have nice fluidity on the hands, nice dynamics and a really solid groove. So if we put the 2 hands together, the sticking we're going to end up with is right, left, right, both. Right, left, right, both. So we're not playing anything on the and of 4. It's really important though that once you've got that basic sticking down, you really try and build on the quality of those accents and try and get them as good as you had them when you were just doing each hand by themselves. So this is going to really make the whole pattern sound groovy once you're finished. So the last thing to add to complete our pattern is going to be the bass drum. Only 2 bass drums in the bar. The first one's on 1 and the second one is on the and of 2. So it's going to sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. those bass drums are also landing with right hand accents, so it should feel really natural once you've got the hands down. Okay, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you found that useful. Remember, always start off practicing really, really slow and gradually increase the speed using a metronome, and that will really help get your accuracy together and get a nice tight sound on this groove. And then you can start to improvise and use other ideas and play it into other stuff. Please show your support if you enjoyed the video by pressing the like button or subscribing. If there's anything you want to see on the channel in the future, please let me know, and I'll catch you next time.